And just like that, Alabama gets a big-time win out the transfer portal at a position that they needed depth. As even Coach Kalen DeBoer has talked about wanting to add in more positive and competitive depth to that defensive back room. Today, we need to talk about former Charlotte defensive back Kameron Howard transferring to Alabama and why, as a Tide fan, you need to be excited. But before we can, as always, y'all know the drill. I have got to hear from you. Hop down to the comments, give me a Y for yes, N for no. Are you excited that Alabama gets this addition? And let me know what you're thinking. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell notification as I do constant college football content. You don't want to miss any of it. And if you enjoyed the content, be sure to like and comment down below. But having said all that, let's jump right into this. And why is this a big deal? Well, for a reason I alluded to in the intro. This is a position where, yes, Alabama has got no shortage of very talented players. In fact, I have dubbed it Nick Saban's parting gift. We look at the freshman class of defensive backs, not just cornerbacks, but defensive backs, and there are a lot of impressive names there. Names Alabama fans everywhere are really looking forward to. But one of the things we know Alabama needed was more depth in that area. They lost a lot whenever Nick Saban retired. A lot of those defensive backs tested the transfer portal waters, and a lot of those guys are guys you wish you would have kept. Now, fast forward to where Alabama currently sits. As I just stated, talent is not the issue. You look at Mbakwe, you look at Zay Mincy, you look at Dre Kirkpatrick Jr., Red Morgan, Peyton Woodyard, you look at Zabian Brown, all guys who you need to be very excited about, but being able to get someone like a Cam Howard that has got eligibility remaining and experience, I don't know that you can really argue with it. And remember, Alabama is certainly still in play for Ed Wood, someone we talked about just last week. But whenever you're talking about the transfer portal, there is an interesting intersection that you're looking at. If everything goes well, you'd love to get somebody that has experience but has eligibility where they can continue growing in your environment. And that's exactly what Alabama's getting with Howard. Now, let's talk about what Howard did this past season, where he may not have started all year, but he certainly made an impact. He had 2 starts but was featured in every game, and he had 21 solo tackles, 2 interceptions, and 1 pass defended. Now, if I was a Charlotte fan, I would have been really looking forward to this guy going into 2024, especially with how active he was. This is a guy that was proving to be difficult to take off of the field, and that, to me, speaks volumes. This is going to be interesting to see how this affects the competition at Alabama's defensive back, but one thing we must remember, iron sharpens iron. Getting somebody in there to increase competition, in my opinion, is objectively a good thing and something Alabama fans need to be looking forward to. But it also underlines what a great job Alabama has done in the transfer portal. When we look top to bottom, there are a lot of names you need to be excited about. And once the portal windows have closed, once we get more clarity, we will certainly do a deep dive into the transfer portal additions. But you just look at some of the names. I mean, you're talking Jeremy Bernard, someone who I think is going to be a major piece of this offense. You're talking Parker Brailsford, highest graded returning center in the nation, LT Overton, Bertrand, Damani Jackson, Cuevas, and now a Kameron Howard. Alabama has done a great job, not to mention the former Lou Groza Award winner. So I'm interested to see what more work Alabama and Coach Kalen DeBoer is going to do in the transfer portal. They were forthright that they wanted to look in the portal, grab some guys for depth, grab some guys to help out some rooms where, yes, they love the talent there, they just want more competitive depth. And we can never argue with competitive depth because it's a way we see the top programs in the nation maintain their stay on top. And personally, I'm really excited to see what more moves Alabama makes in the final days of the transfer portal. But I'm really excited to hear from all of you as I accidentally just slapped the mic. Let me know what you're thinking down in the comments below. That's it. See ya.